Hi, there's been a lot of discussion about how the information age is revolutionizing society. And I would like to get your opinion about which countries and industries and companies are best prepared to take advantage of these changes and what factors would account best for their success.
Maybe I'll start with that. If you look at what's happened in personal computers or what's happened in business in general, in terms of how we allocate capital and let labor move around, the United States has emerged in a very strong position. And so the first beneficiary of all this information technology will be the United States. There are a few other areas like Singapore, Hong Kong, the Scandinavian countries, where they're adopting the technology at basically the same rate that we are. There's a few countries that even relative to their level of income are going after the technology because they believe so much in education. In Korea and many parts of China, we see incredible penetration of personal computers, even at very low income levels, because they basically decided it's a tool to help their kids have access to information and to get ahead. The whole world is going to benefit in a big way. You know, there'll be this shift where instead of your income level mainly being derived by what country you're in, it'll be derived by what your education level is. So today, a PhD in India doesn't make nearly as much as a PhD in the United States. Well, as you get the internet allowing services and advice to be transported as efficiently as goods are being transported through shipping and all those things, then you'll get essentially an open market bidding for that engineer in India versus the engineer here in the United States. And that benefits everyone because you're taking better advantage of those resources and people are better off. So the developed countries will get the early benefit from these things. In the long run, the people who are lucky enough to get a good education in developing countries will actually get an absolute, the biggest boost from all these things that go on.
I didn't get it at first, but it's huge, and it will change the world, the technological revolution in dramatic ways and quickly. Ironically, our approach to that is just the opposite of Bill's, but that his is the right one for the world. Ours is the right one for me. I look for businesses where I think I can see what they're going to look like in 10 or 15 or 20 years. We don't own any, but if you take Wrigley's chewing gum, I don't think the internet's going to affect how people chew gum. You know, and Bill probably does. I mean, but I don't think it's going to affect the fact that Coke will be the drink of preference and will gain in per capita consumption around the world. I don't think it'll change whether people shave or how they shave or the fact that they like a better shaving system as the Mach 3 is going to be very shortly, I might add. So we are looking for the very predictable, and you won't find the very predictable in what Bill does. You'll find the more exciting things, the things that are going to change society more. And so I have a little different opinion. As a member of society, I applaud what he's doing, and as an investor, I keep a wary eye on it. And that's. It's a different approach to investing. Most people think of that all as opportunity, and it has been opportunity. Every internet stock has gone crazy here in recent months, but I don't know how to look at one or the other and tell the winners.
Yeah, this is an area I agree strongly with Warren on. I think the multiples of technology stocks should be quite a bit lower than the multiples of stocks like Coke and Gillette, because we are subject to complete change in the rules. You know, I know very well that in the next 10 years, if Microsoft's still a leader, there will have been at least three crises that we will have had to really prove our excellence in. I accidentally once, when we were on a panel with the CEO of Coke, I said something like, I couldn't run my business when I get to be 60 because it's such a hard business, not like Coke. And I offended him without meaning to.
You won't offend me. I want to be in a business I can run when I'm 100 because I plan to do it. I'm going to retire about 5 years after I die. Maybe.